conditions.
So let me tell you the conversation which happened in metro today when I was traveling from my house to CP. People said whether it happened inside the house of Arvind Kejriwal or further, whether it happened because of the instructions of Mr. Kejriwal.
You slope down on the conversation.
So people talk, you also talk. We being a political, you would like to have conversation, ask them, aapko kya lagta hai? We would like to have a feedback from the common when finally they are our voters, they are who make us what
and
we are today.
And people are talking about it.
And they said ki whether it was only inside the house or whether it was on the instruction of Mr. Kejriwal, Mrs. Kejriwal, or whether it was only Vaibhav Kumar who did it by himself or something else happened. Now this word something else happens comes with lot of anxiety to a commoner or person who is hearing this conversation. क्या हुआ, कैसे हुआ और कौन क्या, किसके कहने पे क्या?
Yeah.
Who did it? Why he did it? On whose instruction he did it? Whether it was done on the instruction or whether it was spontaneous, whether it was between two individuals without the instructions of Mr. Kejriwal.
I'm hearing just getting some more breaking news update. By the way, Abhishek, that she has stuck to her claim of physical assault. Now, if that has been confirmed, now that's not good news. That's not good news for Arvind Kejriwal.
Absolutely.
Because remember in that diary entry, Abhishek, the first point that was made in the diary entry was at the behest on the instructions of the Chief Minister.
Yeah. And if that's been confirmed, that's big, right?
I'll tell you, Abhishek ji, Niranjan ji, ask any common man in your studio when you travel today, would they have courage to assault a woman in Chief Minister's office? A. Two, whether somebody have a courage in this country to assault a member of parliament. Now see here, a member of parliament, a woman, and that too, this girl has been always vocal, she has been always there out to protect rights. I think, something is more fishy than what you and I hear. I wish the entire diary or the entire conversation between the investigating officer comes to the public light. I would rather request you that your cameraman should go to these three people. One, Swati Maliwal, two, to Arvind Kejriwal, and third, to the PA of Arvind Kejriwal, and ask them that they should come on record and clarify what happened so that there is no gossip. And if the assault has been done on the behest of the Chief Minister, he should be immediately arrested.
Yeah, I'm hearing that there's going to be an FIR that is going to be filed based on the statement that has been.
It has to be.
And if there is an FIR filed, then I think the logical conclusion is that Vaibhav Kumar will be called in.
Yes.
May not just be called in, but will he also face arrest?
And then and Arvind Kejriwal then becomes a witness or a co-accused. It would be interesting to watch out.
Very interesting, very interesting. Because if she has said and if she has stuck to her claim, the reported claim that there was coercion or that Vaibhav Kumar was asked to assault her, because obviously it happened in his drawing room, right?
Yes.
The police said it. Even Sanjay Singh said. Sanjay Singh said it happened in the drawing room. He said it in as many words. Remember that? Sanjay Singh said, "Badtamizi hui, wo drawing room mein the," right? So it's impossible that just Vaibhav Kumar.
There is an admission from the
Maliwal. Yeah, exactly. There's an admission. So it gets interesting.
Generally, I don't want to deviate from the topic, but I just remember one Hindi quote: "Sharab se ghar ka nash hota hai." So if you have liquor, then there are problems in the house. So first, the liquor brings corruption. Corruption brings Deputy Chief Minister in the jail, Chief Minister in the jail, then the other minister, other member of parliament, other people on the bail.
It's a good spin to it.
So शराब का पैसा जो है वो घर का नाश करता है.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
Good political spin. Okay, let's go. Let's move on to the next story.
We will keep close track of
that. Mamata Banerjee, has she dumped the indie? Has she not dumped the indie? Let's look at the three talking points this evening on 2024. Which way today? There are three talking points of Mamata Banerjee. Officially, yesterday dumped indie. She said, "I'm not going to be with this indie block I.N.D.I.A." She said, "It's only an outside support arrangement that I have with them." And the Congress party on cue went after Mamata Banerjee. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary went on record. Of course, he's very, very vocal about Mamata. He doesn't hide his feelings for Mamata. He says, "Why do we even trust her?" Mamata Banerjee, was she sending a signal, Abhishek? Do you think she was sending a signal? Or is she sensing the 2024 ground realities? Or it's just Mamata Banerjee being confused?
She's not confused. She's trying to confuse the Congress, perhaps. And you see, look at it. She said, "Oh, I am not part of Indy. I don't want to do any business with the Congress party. They did not invite us during the yatra. And they deliberately took the yatra from Muslim-dominated areas because that's their vote bank and that's my vote bank also. They're trying to scavenge on my vote bank, so I don't want to do any business with them." Then she said, "Okay, fine. You can only have Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary's seat. That's it. Then we can have a truck." Then she said, "No, I don't want to give that also because the Congress is not even getting bloody 40 seats. She said that, right?
Yeah.
She's running down the Congress party. Then she says, "Okay, fine. let me just think of Indy, that's yesterday.
Yeah.
Only and only if I don't want to do anything with Indy in Bengal, with the Bengal unit of the Congress party and the CPM. And today she says, I bombed Indy. I was the chief motivator. So you see, she's foxing the Congress party.
Yeah.
She's foxing or thinking that she would be able to fox the voters of the Congress in Bengal, and that's the game plan.
Okay, so what do you make of this comment?
So we'll have to go a couple of decades back and see where is Mamata Banerjee's political origin. If you see, it was Congress, humiliated, insulted, not been given proper place. She came out of Congress then and started her own party. Now that hitch is in her mind. And if you see, I had a chance to talk to a couple of people in Siliguri, Kurseong, then 24 Pargana or Malda. And they say, the voter is same, whether it is Congress or whether it is TMC. So basically, the vote which will not go to Bharatiya Janata Party will go to one of them. So she would not like to divide her votes. She is a very smart politician.
And she fears that the Congress party divides her vote.
Yeah, of course, and it will divide. And
by the way, you do reporter's job in the metro or in Siliguri. Everywhere you are asking people what is the mood.
No, you, of course, you like to understand what people's mood is and what they are doing. And fortunately, I understand Calcutta better than anybody else because I have to do that.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. We understand.
So I've been forced to understand Bangla. But things are not good with TMC as well. Because if you go to Purulia, 24 Pargana, you go to Malda, people are frustrated with her two things. One, the cut money thing which is going on in entire West Bengal, any contract and the cut money which has been taken forcefully by their people. And two,
interesting, because you mentioned Malda, Vinit Goenka, Prime Minister, when he was campaigning, giving a stump speech in Malda North, he said, either I was born a Bengali in my last birth, or in next birth, I might be born to a Bengali mother. That's the close sentiment that the Prime Minister says he feels for Bengal.
Yeah.
See, a place where, Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore took birth, or Swami Vivekanand, or, Thakur Ramakrishna could lay these foundations of our beliefs. When you see Hindus been insulted, Sanatan been insulted, Durga been insulted, Ram been insulted, you feel pain. So Bengal has been a place where revolution and Ram went together. Whether it was Ramakrishna, whether it is Vivekanand, whether it is Akhanandaji Maharaj, you go to places like Nimpit, where the work which has been done by Hindu saints there, Hindu monks there, and now what you see is appeasement, and appeasement of those people who have crossed over the border illegally.
There's another story linked to Bengal that was on Sandesh Kali. I suggest we take a short break now, Abhishek. We'll take a break, we come back. We may have a special guest from Bihar joining us any minute now. Just waiting for Rajiv Pratap Rudi to join us. He's on the move. He will be joining us after the break. Stay tuned. Coming back with two key conversations on 2024, Which Way Today.
Powered by Vimal, Polo Zuban Kesari.
Co-powered by Simpolo. Tile ho to Simpolo.
चल हो जा शुरू
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी.
Digital India is marching in full swing and with high spirits to achieve the target of digital democracy. Some sectors like auto, real estate, fintech, and electronics are fueling this growth. The drivers of growth will be recognized at the Republic Business Emerging Tech Awards. Nominations open now. Stay tuned.
चल हो जा शुरू
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी.
For a country taking bold strides in economic growth and scientific advancement, India's digital success story is a unique study in brilliance. Semiconductors, space tech, EVs, fintechs, health techs, and more. Entrepreneurs driving India's brand new success story deserve a salute. Republic Business is all set to host its first ever Emerging Technology Awards. If you think your work qualifies, if you think you could inspire hundreds at home and beyond, do apply or nominate. For more details, log on to www.rbeta.in.
चल हो जा शुरू
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी
We demand that Google drop the Project Nimbus contract and immediately stop doing all business with Israeli military. We call on the people of conscience in the tech industry to divest from Google.